Hi, I'm Dr. Liz Hale, marriage and family therapist with husbandandwife.com. We have one goal, and that is to help you form and sustain a healthy, lasting, loving marriage. While Facebook is becoming one of the most popular gathering places on the internet, it doesn't necessarily have to be a cyber threat to your marriage. But marriages are vulnerable to all kinds of online and real-life threats because we fail to protect ourselves with necessary boundaries, and we're all vulnerable. So the key is when online, stay in line. Set some safeguards. Discuss with your mate, okay, what Facebook friends and groups are okay and which ones are not okay? How much information about yourself and your family is too much information? Are either of you uncomfortable with potential Facebook friends? Are any communication methods off limits? Keep correspondences with people of the opposite sex public by posting on their walls or limited to commenting on a status here and there. Keep each other informed of Facebook emails from people. Whatever your safeguards, be sure that both you and your spouse are on the same page when it comes to what is and what is not acceptable for each other on Facebook. A little prevention can go a long way in safeguarding your relationship. And you know, the couples I worry most about are those that say, oh, that'll never happen to us, because we're all vulnerable. Don't post anything negative about your spouse. A lot of banter and complaining and sharing occurs when people post their status updates. It's common for Facebook friends to whine about the weather or joke about a frustrating work issue or report on something new in their life on their status updates, but it's always uncomfortable when someone complains about their spouse. When first getting started on Facebook, accepting Facebook friends and accepting friend requests can be very exciting because you're reconnecting with people from your past. Ultimately, it's your decision to accept them into your social network. So they can be family members, friends, neighbors, coworkers, associates, long-lost friends, or even past flames will come up. Once those Facebook friends are accepted, they see and view everything you post publicly and vice versa. So one question to ask when requesting or accepting a Facebook friend is, would my spouse be comfortable with this? Would my spouse like me being friends with this person on Facebook? Listen to your heart and listen to your spouse. A common pattern arises when reading a variety of news stories on internet affairs. I know you've seen them, right? A spouse starts chatting with someone of the opposite sex about their relationship woes. Over time, the line chats turn to emails, that turn to phone calls, that turn to face-to-face meetings, that turn to, well, you get the picture. And when the adulterous relationship becomes public knowledge, the confiding spouse says, "What? I never meant for this to happen. I never intended to have an affair." Why we're so vulnerable with online past loves, looking at past flames, is that our hormones have been memorized. There's a part of us that has memorized senior prom back to Mike. And suddenly we see Mike on the Facebook and we go, oh my gosh, senior prom. Whatever happened to Mike? And you know the adage, curiosity kills the cat. Well, it can kill a lot more. It can kill just our good old wisdom that says, boy, you know, I better leave that one alone. So bottom line, learn from other people's mistakes. Avoid discussing your relationship difficulties with people of the opposite sex, and be careful of developing too close of a confidant online or even at work. When in line, stay in line. When at work, stay with work.